All right, this is the Philadelphia Phillies Year 2 roster review. As you can see, Mark, you've got the third-rated MLB roster, second in contact, 14th in power, 7th in pitching, 18 in defense, and 5th in speed. Let's take a look at your roster. You've got Wheeler, Nola, Suarez, Ryan, and Eflin as your starting pitchers. Bailey Falter and Andrew Heaney are bullpen depth. You've got some prospects down here. Francisco Morales is probably a year away. Andrew Painter's probably 2 years away. You can wait on these guys, otherwise they're there as trade depth as well. In your bullpen, you've got Hand, Brogdon, Sir Anthony Dominguez, and Nick Nelson. Nelson made the team because he's got good stamina. He's going to be a long reliever. You've got good depth there, but maybe not a shutdown reliever. That might be something to keep an eye on as the season goes on. You might be able to use like a really good setup guy. Your closer is Corey Knebel. You've got JT Realmuto and Garrett Stubbs in your major league roster. You've got a prospect in Rafael Marchand, who's about major league ready at this point. First base, you've got Hoskins on the major league team, Munoz in AAA. You got Gene Segura, Mean Gene hitting machine at second. Ronald Torreyes also makes the team. Carmago and Bohm are your third baseman. Shortstop, Tim Anderson and Edmundo Sosa. You've got a good prospect in Luis Garcia down here. Left field, Nick Castellanos, Kyle Schwarber, Derek Fisher is in the minors. Jaron Duran is your starting center fielder. Rafael Ortega makes the team off the bench. You've got some solid depth in Vierling and Odubel Herrera. It was Mickey Moniak in the minors. You got Johan Rojas, who's a decent prospect down here. In right field, it's Bryce Harper, of course, with Andreoli and Williams as depth. Let's take a look at your lineups. They're almost identical versus right-handed pitchers and left-handed pitchers. I've got Anderson leading off, Harper hitting second, Castellanos third, Schwarber hitting cleanup. Fifth is Realmuto, Hoskins hitting sixth. I've got Carmago hitting seventh, playing ahead of Alec Bohm. Bohm really struggled last year, like bad, and Johan Carmago was excellent. Carmago's the better defender. Andy hit better last year. I said, let's go ahead and give him the start against right-handed pitchers to begin the year. Gene Segura hitting eighth and Jaron Duran hitting ninth and playing center field. Against lefties, it's the exact same lineup. The only difference is I've got Bohm in there instead of Carmago. Bohm hits lefties pretty well, I think enough to make up for the defense. And I'm going to go ahead and give him the start against lefties and put Carmago back on the bench to be more of a utility guy against left-handed pitching. Let's take a look at your pitching rotation. It's Wheeler at the top of the rotation, Nola, Suarez, Joe Ryan, Zach Eflin, Heaney, Bailey Falter, and Nick Nelson as your long relievers. Sir Anthony Dominguez and Connor Brogdon are your middle relievers. Brad Hand set up, and Corey Knebel is closing. Like I said, at some point it might be good to consolidate some of your middle relieving depth and go get like a higher rated reliever. Maybe kick Brad Hand down to middle relief and go get a setup guy. It's something to keep an eye on depending on how these guys perform. And that pretty much does it for the Philadelphia Phillies Year 2 roster review. Mark, if you want to make any roster moves, any trades, any changes to your lineup or pitching rotation, please let me know. Otherwise, good luck in the regular season and go Phils.